What up, yo? It's Msfili in the house. What's up? How y'all doing? I just wanted to talk about buying like damaged things at the thrift store that you can't return, which I hate because it's in essence wasting money, and and who has money to waste these days unless you're fucking an entrepreneur, multi-millionaire, or like an OnlyFans model. What you gonna do? So I bought 2 bags from Salvation Army, and the thing is, at Value Village you can exchange a bag that you're not happy with, but at Salvation Army they don't allow exchanges. So yeah, no refunds, no exchanges on handbags at Salvation Army. I bought 2 bags from them. I was on the phone with Yvette, so it's kind of like I was a little bit distracted, but I feel like I looked it over. I don't know, maybe I was distracted, but the first bag I bought wasn't a huge deal. It was $6, but I mean, I can deal with handles, I can deal with cornerware, but what I can't deal with is when there's separation, like right there, because that's unfixable for me. I'm not a freaking seamstress or purse Frankenstein, put her together, fixer upper kind of person. So I can't fix that. So I'm literally, well, I paid $6 for this. I literally am going to, if I sell it as is, I can probably sell it for $10. $15 max because of that. I mean, it's still a functional bag. It's just that's a big deal breaker for a lot of people. Like, I wouldn't freaking pay $1 for a bag that had that kind of wear on it, and that's just my personal preference. But I don't know. I guess some people, maybe they want a designer bag and they'll just settle for a designer bag, kind of like settling for a man who doesn't treat you right, but you stay because you don't want to be alone, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I have a massive tan right now, guys. I don't know if you could tell. My tan is tanning because we went to the beach yesterday. I love being dark and tanned. I can't stand pasty white. I'd say I'm normally like fairly light-skinned, I want to say, during the winter. I'm like an NC30 in the winter. Right now I'm like an NW42 or something. Maybe darker though, maybe darker. Ew, I didn't even notice this. Oh, God damn it. Sorry for taking the Lord's name in vain, but fuck me. This purse is toe up from the flow up. Mother fricker. Yeah, this is a $10. It went from a possible $15 bag to maybe an $8 bag, and I'll make $2, okay? I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna repurpose it on a different bag, because I ain't gonna include this motherfucking tag on here for $8. So whoever wants to buy it can go fuck themselves if they want that included. I'm gonna piece it out, which I'm gonna speak of in the next bag, which I paid an arm and a leg for, which fucking happened to be damaged too. Fucking those stupid ass Salvation Army rip off artists. I can't even take this off because it's sewed on. I fucking just damaged it, guys. I fucking damaged it. Fucking fuck me. Today has been a fucking fucked up day. Motherfuck. That just annoys the shit out of me. I guess I'll just take this off like this. And just repurpose the fucking medallion. I don't know how I'm going to repurpose this fucking medallion, but we're going to use it somewhere, somehow, some hell way we're going to use it. It went from a possible keychain to, I don't know. I guess I could get one of those, like, those little beaded keychains, attach it to the ear. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, this bag turned into an $8 bag. Yay, $2. I can't even buy a motherfucking coffee for $2. Well, actually, I can, technically. But yeah, so that's that. And then this bag, where did I put the thing? Oh, there it is. So this bag, I thought was fake, but I don't know. I feel like it is fake, but I'm not 100% sure. I know they make this style, but it's missing the S. I didn't realize it was missing the S. And then again, I feel like it might be a possible fake. And I paid $25 for this. Fuck me in the asshole. And I feel like it's fake because it's missing, like, the inside is supposed to have like a white tab that says made in Vietnam, made in China or whatever, and it doesn't have it. And this looks a little sus to me too, this. But I mean, it is correct, but I don't know. Like, again, I don't know. So again, I probably could have messaged Salvation Army and got my money back because I think it's fake. But I don't want to go through the hassle, to be honest. They kind of annoy the hell out of me too. And it's missing the S too. So, but it did come with this. So I'm going to repurpose it on my other bag, this lock, because I'm actually missing a lock for my other bag that I need. So I paid $32 for everything. So if I sell this for $8, that brings my 32 down to 26. No, 24. And then this I will redonate for a 20% off coupon, which 20% off of $50 is like $10. I don't know, let's say $10. It brings it down to 14. This added value is worth $14 to add to my bag, because otherwise it would have been unsellable. And that bag, I think I paid $8. So I paid $8 for it, and then I paid $14 for this. That is $22. $24, sorry, 24. If I sell that for 40, I'll make, my God, $16 for all that hassle of having to do all this shit and all this work. Annoyed Central. Anyway, that's that. You see how hard it is to do what I do, guys? How hard it is to do what I'm doing? And you have to deal with like the competition and shit. I ran into someone today that I didn't want to run into, so I was kind of annoyed with that. Yeah, I don't really feel like thrifting either, to be honest. And I know I said I wasn't going to thrift, but I just have nothing to do today. And I wanted to get out of the apartment, so. And I don't know. I was going to take myself to lunch, but I didn't want to spend the money to take myself to lunch and just sit there. And plus I went for lunch yesterday, so. We don't want to be frivolous with our money, right? Especially since we don't want to thrift anymore. I paid $3 for this rather than $8 at Starbucks, so. It's just an iced coffee with oat milk and 2 sweeteners. Yeah, so I went to the beach yesterday. Oh my God, the lifeguards were so cute, and they were young. I know they're way too young for me. And the thing is, I don't want to limit myself. I don't think anybody's too young for you as long as they're legal. That's just my stance on it. But again, like, I'm not, like, if a 50-year-old wants to date a 20-year-old, I don't have a problem with it. I know a lot of society does, because they want to implement their own judgments and their own feelings and their own conditionings and values onto other people, which is, in my opinion, just super dumbtarded when you want to enforce what you feel on other people, let people live their lives. But you can have an opinion, but don't enforce your opinion on other people. That's just my opinion, which I'm enforcing onto you. But I personally feel like, for me, being 44, I would probably not date anybody less than 25. And I still think that's a big age gap. Obviously, that's almost a 20-year age gap. But I don't feel like a 44-year-old. I feel like very young at heart. I feel like I look young. And I feel like I still have like a hip attitude. Ew, that sounds like something an old person would say. But and plus, being Asian, you know, my youth will last me for at least another decade until I start showing, I hope. Yeah, the lifeguards were super cute, but they looked like they were maybe like 22, 23 years old. So totally out of my ballpark. I'm just being real, okay? We're just being real bitches. But everybody's their own person, but I don't know. Anyway, that's it for the video. Just thought I'd talk. Hope you like to talk.